Hello everyone. Welcome to the session Salesforce B2C Commerce Merchandising and Catalog. Today we will have our session 1 on this topic, merchandising and the catalog. This is Muhammad Iftikhar Khan, solution architect at Royal Cyber. We will go through in this session on several topics regarding to the merchandising in the Salesforce B2C Commerce. The tools available in the Salesforce B2C Commerce in the Business Manager. We will explore those tools during this session. And today we have a number of topics that we will cover in as a part of this session. We will understand that what are the catalogs and the products and how they are configured in Salesforce B2C Commerce, and what product types are supported in Salesforce B2C Commerce. And then what are the master and the variation products, and how you can create a master and variation product, and what tools are available in Salesforce B2C Commerce. And then we will also learn about uh, creating the product sets and the bundles in Salesforce B2C Commerce, and the tools and the options are available in the Business Manager. And finally, we will walk through to the tools in the Business Manager for creating new products, creating master variations, understanding how they are related, and how you can create the sets and bundles, all that. So we will walk through uh, to the Business Manager tool. So let's start on the first topic, uh, catalog and products. So in Salesforce B2C Commerce, when we go into the Business Manager, and there are several tools available to managing the catalog. So the basic level tools are available in Salesforce B2C Commerce, uh, but sometimes on a production side, not the sometime, the most of the time. So the merchants are using a dedicated product information system. We call it PIM. So they manage their catalog in the PIM system. They merchandise their catalog in the PIM system. And from there, that catalog is synced into the Salesforce B2C Commerce. So this is most of the time this like the architecture is for managing the catalog. So merchandising team is using the external tool. But in case if any merchant uh, do not have any dedicated PIM system, so in that case, Salesforce B2C Commerce provide some basic level tools to manage their catalogs, to manage their categories, hierarchy of the storefront in the Salesforce B2C Commerce using the Business Manager tool. So this is what we will be exploring today. So in Salesforce B2C Commerce, you can manage two types of catalogs, master catalogs and the site catalogs. So master catalog is where your product definitions reside. So products are the items which a merchant sell on their online store. So all the definitions of their products, whether they are apparel products, electronic products, any kind of products. So the definition of those products reside in the master catalog. And from there, the merchants can create different site catalogs. So site catalogs, we also refer site catalog as a sales catalog. Uh, this is this is actually the way how the merchants present their products on their storefronts. They create different sort of hierarchies of different categories based on that could be based on their campaign, could be based on their like on a season, different seasons, seasonal catalogs, like summer catalog, winter catalog, or any occasional catalog. So the merchants can create multiple site catalog in the backend to manage their presentation of their catalog products to the storefront. So this is referred to as a site catalog or sales catalog, which contains the categories, definitions, and the hierarchy of those categories, uh, the way they want to present on the storefront, right? So in summary, if I summarize this slide, so the master catalog is where the product definition reside primarily, and the site catalog is where the category definitions reside and the category assignment to the products. So in the site catalog, product assignment and category definition itself reside, right? And technically, you can create a single XML as well, where first you define your products definition, then category definition, and then category assignment, and the merchandising team member can import this XML into the Salesforce B2C. So we will learn it in a later stage. But the point is that uh, just conceptually, the master catalog contains the product definition, and the site catalog contains the categories definition and the categories assignments. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Uh, the product types. So there are different types of products that you can create in the Business Manager by using the Business Manager tool. So these are the supported product that you can create in the Business Manager. The first one is a standard product, which defines a single SKU. The product which does not have any variation, it available only as a single SKU. So that is a standard product that you can define. And then variation based product. So variation based product is like a template for all possible product variation. We will learn the detail about the base product in the coming slide. And then variation product is like each of individual SKU under the base variation product. We call it the variation product, which is variant by color and size or any other variation attributes to define. Again, we will learn this detail in the coming slide. And then variation group, you can create the variation group that represents a subset of all values. For example, all black shoes in any size part of a base product. So these variation groups you can create within your variations to create a groups of a particular value. Like for example, here we talk like all black shoes of any size. Similarly, product options products you can create in the Business Manager. Product option is something you sell alongside with another product. Actually, this is not standalone buyable, but the customer can buy this with another product. Like you can sell a warranty of an electronic item with electronic item itself. A TV is a product that is sellable on the store, and the warranty is an optional product, extended warranty, for example. So you can add that product as an option. And then the product bundle, where a merchant want to sell multiple SKU as a single unit, a single SKU. And then the product sets, you can create the product sets. Product sets consist of more than one SKU. And here the customer can buy the whole product set as a whole. And also the customer has the option to buy the individual product in the set as well. Uh, Standard product, as we talked earlier, standard products are shown and sold as a single product alone. They don't have any variations or any sort of dependent products or the option products. So these products are sold as a single SKU. There is no variation based on attributes, color, or size. And you can also add a standard product in product bundle or sets. Means you can tie multiple standard product as a single bundle or a single set. So standard products are used in a set and bundle. And then active data is calculated as a single product. So active data is something which is collected on the from the storefront. It is collected by the Salesforce B2C commerce system and stored in the active data product, active data object. and it is used by different purposes, uh, like the analytics, the statistics of a particular business object. Like you can collect the active data of the product, how how many time the customer has browsed this product, or what is the number of orders for this product, etc., etc. Right. So there are like multiple attributes that are being captured from the storefront. So this is called active data. So active data for a single product is uh, uh, calculated as a single product. Like in the variation and the base product, it's calculated in a different way. That's why here the active data collected as a single product. And regarding to the inventory record of this standard product reside in the system as a single one-to-one mapping between the inventory record and the product, standard product. So single SKU. So this is the all about the standard product. So we will check this later in from the business manager. Uh, but it's like a basic level of product that you can define in the business manager. And then the base product, a non-sellable product represents all the sellable variation of its base. A base product which represents shirts could be available in multiple color and size. So let's suppose you have a product, an apparel product like a shirt, and shirt is available in multiple colors and in multiple sizes. And each combination of color and size will represent a single SKU, right? We call this variant. And the base product for all these variants will define that a template object. The template object will contain all the common attributes among those all these variants. And the attributes which are different, like color, size, for example, so those attributes will define the variant itself. But all other attributes, like the material of the shirt, the brand of the shirt, or whether it's a stone wash or like wash and wear, whatever. So all these other attributes will be defined in the base level template of this base product. So we can say that the base product holds all the common attributes of the variants, and the variant itself define their is based on the attributes which are uh, variant itself, variations like color and sizes. If you have more than 3 variation attributes, consider using option products. The point number 3 in this slide. This is very important. Salesforce B2C commerce actually, for the performance reasons, impose some quota on creating the number of variations under a single base product. You can create 1000 variation under a single product. If you have more than 1000 variation, so in that case you have to define a different base product. So that's why uh, this rule or the recommendation, it's not rule, it's a recommendation. If you have 3 variation attributes, more than 3, like you think that your product is different products are differ based on 4 attributes. So in that case, do not go for creation the variants. Create the variations based on 3 attributes, and the 4th attribute uses as a product option. So that in that way you can manage your uh, variation within that limit, within that quota limit, and also it will not impact on the performance. So this is a recommendation. Uh, for most metrics regarding to the active data, it's calculated as an average of variations, like average of all the variation under the single base product. And regarding to the stock, is inventory information. If at least one variation is in stock, so the base product will be shown in stock. Let's suppose you have uh, 20 variation under a single base product. And on if only one variation is available in a stock, so when the customer will land on the PDP page, so by default it will he will see the base product, right? So the base product will be shown in a stock if a single variation is in stock. And if base product has its own inventory, so there is another scenario where you can define the inventory record at the base product level. So in that case, its own inventory record, then it will take priority in inventory calculation. So you have two different options for managing the inventory of your master variations products. Either you can define the inventory records at individual SKU level, you can manage that. And also you can like define the base level product inventory as the collective of the whole variations. So it's up to the merchant how they manage. But if they manage their inventory at the base level, then that will take priority. And the next is the variation product. We have already talked much about in the previous slide on the variation. So variation product is the product which is defined by the variation attributes. So if a product has a variation attributes, for example, color and size, so each size and each color combination will define a single variation product. Variation products associated with the same variation based product share most of the attributes defined on the for the product base product, but have their own product IDs and images, right? So the variation product will share all the attributes or the most of the attributes from its template, means the base variation product, but the product IDs and the images will be different, means the variation will have its own images and product IDs. And the active data is not calculated for the variations because the active data values are calculated at the variation base product level and are calculated as an average of all the variations. A variation product is considered orderable or in stock based on its inventory record. So if you have defined the inventory in the system based on the variations, not the base level, so in that case, that variation will be considered orderable if it is in stock at the inventory record. Variation groups, you can create a variation groups within the variations of your single base product. Let's suppose you have a base product and in this under this base product you have 100 of variations, 100 variation, right? So within those 100 variations you can create groups. Like if you have multiple colors and multiple sizes, and you can create a group based on a color value like red or blue or black, whatever. All the black color of any size can create a group, right? And all sizes of blue color can create another group. All sizes of red color can create another group. So the variation group is based on a variation attribute value within the same variations. Same variation means the variation of the same base product. You cannot create variation group beyond the variations which are the variation of another base product. So this is the limitation. And the purpose for grouping this variation is like you can present for your customer for easy navigation and easy search based on the variation values. Active data, most metrics is calculated as an aggregation of variants in the group. And inventory availability is calculated based on availability of any of the variant in the group. So, so if in a variation group, if any of the variant is available, so the inventory of the variant group will be considered as available. So you can explore this variation group more detail from the Salesforce official documentation. So there is like a lot of example available there. A bundle product in Business Manager, you can create a bundle product, and bundle products consist of more than one SKU, and those SKUs or those products are sold as a single SKU. So when you add a starter product in a bundle, then bundle SKU will be considered as a sellable. So when you sell that bundle product and you are maintaining your inventory at the bundle level, so then that bundle level product will be considered as a orderable. Active data is calculated as a single product similar to a standard product. Since this whole bundle is sellable as a whole, the customer cannot buy an individual product from the bundle. So the inventory record is also belong to the bundle ID, and the inventory record. So there will be one-to-one mapping between inventory record of the bundle SKU. If a bundle has its own inventory record, so there is a possibility you added the standard product within that bundle, and that standard product has their own inventory record in the inventory list, right? But when you created that bundle, you also added that bundle SKU inventory. So this is the case. If a bundle has its own inventory record, both the bundle and the bundled product, means the product within the bundle, must be available for a bundle to be considered orderable or in stock. So this is scenario number one regarding to the inventory consideration. The second is if a bundle has its own inventory record and use bundle inventory only option is selected. So this use bundle inventory only option is available in the business manager when you define the inventory of the bundle. So if you have checked that inventory all options, then the bundle must be available. Bundled products are considered orderable and in stock even when products are not available. So this is the second scenario of the inventory consideration regarding to the bundle product. And the third scenario is that if a bundle has no inventory record, means you do not have defined the inventory record at the bundle SKU level. Only the records of the bundled product used to determine the availability. So in this case, the system will check the bundled product inventory, and the system will consider this if the bundle is in stock or out of stock. So this is all about the bundle product. Let's move to the next one, which is our final topic for today, product sets. So the product sets is very similar to the product bundle, but it's a different in the sense that when you create product sets, the customer has options to order individual product from the set as well. While in the bundle, you cannot buy the individual product, the bundled product from the bundle. But from the set, the customer can buy the individual product of that set as well. And also the customer has option to buy the set as a whole. We will see the PDP page of the product site in a while, where you can see the option of multiple add to cart options at the product level as well, and the set as a set as a whole as well. So the common example is an outfit with a jacket, shirt, and pant, which can be purchased together, or each item can be purchased separately. So this is an example of the bundle, and regarding to the active data calculated as the average of products in the bundle. So the number of products which are the part of the bundle. So the active data values will be calculated average of all the products. If at least one of the product set item is orderable or in stock, the product set is considered orderable or in stock. Let's suppose you have three items within a set, only one is in stock. So at the set level, in stock will be shown. Okay, so this is all about today's topic. Uh, let's move to the exercise. So I will leave the exercise things to you guys, and while I will walk you through the tools available in the Business Manager, and after this you can create this exercise. So in exercise number one, be creating a base product T-shirt of any brand, and then uh, to create a variation of a brand T-shirt, and create a brand category and name, whatever name you can put, like Vegas, inside catalog and subcategory T-shirt. Assign new product to T-shirt category, and then display newly created category on SFRA storefront. So this is all you need to do in the Business Manager by using the Business Manager tool. It's very simple and very easy. Creating the products or maintaining, updating the products in the Business Manager. The UI interface is available for you, and also you have the option for importing the XML files data into the Salesforce B2C commerce. So we will see both options which are available. And in exercise number two, we will talk about the product sets and the bundles, adding and removing the products from existing bundle products in Salesforce B2C commerce catalog, and observe the changes on the storefront. Add and remove products from existing sets products and Salesforce B2C commerce, and observe changes on storefront. Okay, this is the Business Manager, and right now I am using the RefArc site, which is the default SFRA site, comes as a package in Salesforce B2C commerce, and it has the simple data available in the Business Manager. So for managing your catalog, you will first you will select the site, and after selecting this site, you need to go to the merchant tools. So this is, by the way, the new UI which is created by the Salesforce. Uh, so this will like present a new look, but overall the options are same. Uh, from here you can select administration or the merchant tools, whatever, and some other options are available. Right now the merchant tools are selected. So in under the merchant tools, you will go to the products and the catalog. If you want to see the existing catalogs, or you can create a new catalog, so you will select this option, catalogs. So under the catalog, these are the existing catalogs which are there available. Some of them are site catalog and some of them are the master catalog. And from here you can create the new catalog as well. So let's talk about this existing catalog. So this is these are the master catalogs which are not assigned to any site, and these are the site catalogs which are assigned to us to a particular site. And one thing you need to remember is that you can assign only one catalog to a site at a time. You can define multiple catalogs in the backend system, the site catalog, but to a particular site you can assign a single catalog at a time. For example, this particular catalog is assigned to the ref arch at this time, which has 66 categories, 4655 products, and the category assignments 1236. So this is the catalog, which is a site catalog assigned to the ref arch, and these are different master catalogs, apparel catalog, electronic catalog, which contains the product definitions of these catalogs, and these products are assigned to site catalog, uh, these site catalogs. So here you can create new catalog, and if you want to search different products which are there in your master catalog or under any catalog, so you will click on this products, and then you can go into the advanced option, Advanced option presents different attribute-based searching or filtering out your products. Let's suppose you want to filter your products based on the product types. So you can select different options from here. Let's suppose I want to search the simple products. So I will select product, find. So here it will find the simple product. And if I want to search variation based product, so let's examine this variation based product. So I selected the filter, product type, find. Now the products which is returned by the search all are the variation based products. So let's examine this first one, long sleeve cardigan. When you will open the variation based products, so as we learned that variation based product is a template, and under this template you can define multiple variations. So this is the interface of the product, which is a variation based product. And in order to see the variations under this base, you will go to the variation sections. And here there are two variation attributes for this particular product, color and size. And based on these attribute values, there are four variations defined. So these are the variation products assigned to this variation based product. So if you want to add any new variation, any new combination of color and size, so from here you will create a new by adding by clicking this add button, and from here you will select the ID, or you can search by clicking this button, this dot button, and you will be able to search the existing defined product in the system, and you can choose that product as a variation of this base product. Right now this interface is not enabled because this record is not locked yet. So you have to lock this first before you make any change. Lock means you put the lock on this record so that you are the only person who is editing this record. At the same time, nobody else can edit this in the system until this lock is there. So once you finish your editing, then you can again uh, unlock this. And when you will unlock this, so those changes will be saved into the database. So this is how you manage different variations of the product. First, you need to create the base product, just like a simple product, variation based product. You will choose the type, and from there, once it is created, then you need to go under this variation, and under this variation you can define your variations in that. So this is all about the variation and the base product, how you can manage. But again, this interface is like most of the time merchant teams are not using for managing, because this is very time consumer and very tedious. So the best approach or the optimal approach is that you import the data in the form of XML, and the most of the time you go with the automation things, where an automation process run as a like scheduler job, for example, and it import the data in the form of the XML into the Salesforce B2C commerce to add or update your products records in the system. This is a master variation. So let's move to the bundles. So which is pretty much simple and similar to these variation. So let's suppose I search for any existing product bundle which are defined in this catalog. So this is bundles, all types. You can see here, all types are bundle. Let's open this bundle, the first one. And under this bundle, this is a bundle, main bundle SKU, which is being shown on the screen right now. And if you want to add any further product in this bundle, or you want to remove any product from the bundle. So you will click here in the bundles tab. So in the bundles tab, you will see the bundled product, which are the part of this bundle. And from here, you can create new, or you can create the delete the existing one. Again, you need to lock this record first. And once it is locked, then you can make your changes, save the changes, and then you need to unlock the record. So this is all about bundle. And similarly for the product sets, go to products again, check any existing product set, find. So these are the product sets which are there right now in this existing sample catalog available. So for the product sets, if you want to see any existing sets, you can open any of the sets. Again, this is the main set SKU, which is shown over here. You can manage different attributes of this set over here. And if you want to see the individual products which are the part of this set, you will click this products tab, and here you will see right now under this set there are two products available. So you can add or remove the products from sets from here using this interface. But in order to create a new set, you you need to go to a different user interface, which is product sets. Under this interface, first you will create the set product. Once the set product is created, then you can add the products under that set by selecting that products tab that I just showed you a while ago. So this is how you manage the sets in the business manager. And this is the product detail page of a set. So this is set, this is set name, and the first product in the set, the second product, the third product. As you can see is that the add to cart button is there for this individual product as well, and for this as well. And the third one also contains the add to cart button, while in the bottom you can see add all to cart. So this option is like for adding all the products in the set to the cart collectively. So the customer has option to buy individual product, or the customer can buy the whole product as well. Apart from this, managing the catalog in the business manager, as I said, there are options available for importing and exporting the catalog. If you want, if you have the data in the form of XML, and XML which is compliance with the schema of the Salesforce B2C commerce, so you will just upload that XML file on the impacts folder by selecting this upload, and from there you can import this by selecting this import. So the catalog is import in uh, different modes like merge mode, update mode, delete mode. So if you have any existing catalog in Salesforce B2C commerce, and you are doing the updates in that catalog, update means you are creating new product, or you are you are updating existing product, or you are deleting any product. So in that case, the best approach is that by default we keep the import as a merge mode, right, in the merge mode. And if you want to delete the entire catalog, or like any categories or the products under, so in that case we use the delete mode, but the merge mode is recommended most of the time for the regular updates. So this is how you can import or export the existing catalog from the business manager in the form of file. So you will import in the form of file, or you will export in the form of file from this. And this is the manual process. This process can also be automated by the use of jobs frameworks. So in the job frameworks, Salesforce B2C Commerce have the existing built-in module for catalog import and export. So you can use that module, the job steps, and that job steps will import or export the catalog in the form of the XML file, and you can schedule that process on regular basis. Like as a best practice, what we usually do in managing the catalog, when we have an external PIM system, and that PIM system is the source of truth for managing the catalog. So then what we do is that we set up our jobs in the Salesforce B2C commerce, and that jobs are like first for the full sync and the other one is for the delta sync. The first thing, and again, it's completely depend on what is the frequency of the change that your merchandising team is doing in the PIM. Based on that frequency, you can set up the delta updates in this job framework. And similarly, the full sync that will sync the full catalog. And usually we do once a day the full catalog sync. Again, it's depend on the frequency or the changes that's being happening on the PIM side. But the point is that this whole process of catalog sync from external system into Salesforce B2C commerce, this is uh, you can automate it completely. But the tools which I have shown you in this business manager to view the catalog, to manage the catalog, this is when your merchandising team is managing your catalog within Salesforce B2C Commerce, and Salesforce B2C Commerce is the only system which act as a source of truth for the catalog things. In that case, you will be using, you can use these tools. Otherwise, it's not a good practice that you are updating your products and things in multiple places. Like if you have a PIM system as well, you have the import process in place, and then again you are doing some changes in the Salesforce B2C commerce as well. This is not something recommended. And also when you set up this automation process in Salesforce B2C commerce, so the best approach is that you set up these jobs automation things on the staging environment, and once this is synced, then you can schedule another process of and you can make that as a part of the data replication onto the staging, and from there you can publish that catalog onto the production instance. So this is not recommended that you directly set up the catalog things on the production, because production already is a customer facing interface which need more resources. So the best is that use this setup on the staging and keep it a replication process. And also the when you run the replication process, there are some other things that run in the background which is required after the data replication or the code replication. So if you do via replication, so you will get that benefit out of the box as well. This is all about this session. Thank you so much joining for today's session. Uh, we will meet in the next session. That we in that session we will talk more about uh, the merchandising and the catalog things, and we will dive deep into the concepts of merchandising and the tools which are there in the Salesforce B2C commerce. Thank you so much.